And before I close the message, I want to give you 4 quick, really practical ways to be sharing your faith. 4 steps that will help you to be a good witness, to be the aroma of Christ in a world that desperately needs that aroma. Step number 1 is to build authentic relationships. Build authentic relationships. Love people wherever they are. Wherever they're at spiritually, wherever they're at morally, whatever their background is, whatever their commitments are. Just love people where they are. Don't judge them. Be friends with them regardless of the past that they choose. Be open and authentic about your own experience. You don't need to be the one who's able to defend every aspect of the faith or have all the answers or be the judge and jury in the courtroom of spirituality. God just says, you be my witnesses. Just tell them what you've seen and heard. Because a part of having an authentic friendship with somebody is being real about who you are. And if you have authentic experiences with God, if God has really changed your life and you are a good friend, then you'll share those experiences with the other person as a part of being an authentic friend. And I hope you would expect the same out of the friends that you have. So number 1, build authentic relationships. Number 2, pray for your friends. Pray for people who don't yet know Jesus. Ask God for their well-being, for their families, for their spiritual vitality. Ask God to show himself to them in fresh ways and to draw them afresh to himself. I've noticed this crazy thing about prayer. And there's a dramatic correlation that people who pray for opportunities to be able to share Christ with their friends get opportunities to share Christ with their friends. Because God's been at work in this world long before we ever got here. And by God's work and by his power, if we align with him in prayer, you'll find that he'll open up doors of opportunity for you. Number 3, ask great questions. Ask people about sports, about interests that they have, about their family, politics, God, whatever their view is, but be a great listener. Listen to where people are coming from. Try and find out what makes them tick. Build bridges from where they are to the best news in the world and the best friend that they could ever have. And then the 4th simple thing is invite them to whatever their next step is. I mean, this may be explaining to them the good news about Jesus. It might be inviting them to church. It might be inviting people to read a book that will be helpful for a question that they're asking. It might be to be a part of a small group. But be open enough and sincere enough to invite people from the outside in, wherever they've been coming from in their spiritual journey. And in so doing, you are becoming like God, becoming like Jesus. Because God is the ultimate person in the universe who invites people from the outside in, who would go to extreme lengths to adopt us as his children and make us a new family. He's always inviting people in. So when you invite people in, you are being like God.